Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to ChemCov Podcast, where inspirational talks belong to. Hi, my name is Fina N, and I will be your host for today's episode. And today, I will be joined by.
By Zahira. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. Where do you go to study right now?
As for right now, I go to Polytechnic Negeri Jakarta, or for short, it's called PNJ. It's kind of close to uh, UI, so
Oh,
yeah.
what major do you choose?
What made me choose PNJ? I choose PNJ because it's more like a bit of parents requesting, but also because there's graphic design, like out of all the majors I could have chose, I would much prefer being it, like going to college studying something that I kind of more like have skills for,
Oh,
rather
yeah.
than like going for something like biology.
Mm, so you go to PNG for the graphic design and because you have skills on it too, so you don't have to learn from zero again.
It's kind of complicated. It's like I decided to pick graphic design because like designing itself is kind of like my passion. Though the type of designs that I do is kind of different from like the one they're teaching there, because uh in PNJ I decided to go for printing technique and publishing,
Mm.
and that major has like a bit of subdivision. I don't know how to say words for it, but like uh graphic design, because of that we're more like focusing on like packaging design. We study like how 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 to make proper packaging design, what do we need to prepare before like doing it. And since this is also like a polytechnic and not like a university where it's like there's more practices than like theoretical studies, like
Oh.
we do practices more rather than studying for exams. But like there's still of course there's still
Mm.
finals and stuff like that. It's not so easy.
So you do more like project things.
Yeah, there's like tons of projects. Like right now I also like have a project like making a lunchbox. It's yeah.
Oh, see. Uh, how do you prepare to go to college? Are you joining an intuition or something? Or you self-taught for the university test?
Like uh for like preparing for college, it's actually kind of a long story, since like it was a bit of a bumpy road. I was a bit confused like what I wanted to do. Like when I was high school, I decided to go for like science stuff because I was like more interested in biology and stuff. But
Mm.
like at the end of the well studying, well we end up I end up like I yeah, but science isn't really my thing. Like I'm more passionate with drawings and stuff. Plus, my memories, like my skills on memorizing stuff isn't like very good.
Mm.
So like I decided to go do like yeah, I'm going to uh change. I'm going to focus more on like what what I can do rather than like stuff like science, which means like at first I did join like SBMPTN. I think that's the word. Like I went for like something more biology,
Mm.
and which also happens to be like around Jabote and Tabek, because that's kind of what my parents want. It's like the furthest I could go was like Bogor.
Mm.
So like it didn't work out because I really didn't know what to do. Yeah, I did study hard, but like it didn't work out. And to prepare, I did like do exercises that from books that I bought. Like there's a ton of those,
Mm.
and like also studied from like what I've known, but like yeah, it didn't really work out on that path, so I decided to uh, change my focus. Like instead of going with for something with science, I decided to go with something related to social studies, which means that I need to study again. Which at that point I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. But like, I did it anyway. I have like private teachers. So because to be honest, studying with them is more easier for me personally. But like, yeah, I also do exercises. I read uh from uh um the materials that I need to study about, and also do exercises and watch YouTube videos explaining what stuff. It's kind of hard, and after
Oh.
that, I like tried tried out a couple of. Actually, I did try to apply to try to enroll to another university called Venus, since it's like arts and stuff. But I did get accepted, but like since the place is a little further, we decided to also try out for PNJ. The PNJ test, to be honest, when I like did it and finished it, I thought like, yeah, I'm not gonna be accepted to this. There's no way. But by some
Yeah.
miracle, I did get accepted there. Like
Oh, I
that,
see.
like I'm really thankful for, for that, because like it's better to go somewhere than nothing at all.
Yeah. So, do you think it was a good choice to change course like that?
I mean, I guess I'm more like a I'm the type of person to go for something that doesn't really stress me out,
Mm.
rather than something that I could try forcing to, but since I'm not very passionate about it, and my knowledge of it isn't like I'm not really catching up to the standards of knowledge I'm supposed to get. I'd rather like go for something that's more easier on me.
Mm.
Also, graphic design itself is a pretty useful skill, since like it's like a job a lot of people are searching for at the moment. Like this is an era where uh, visual design is like way more, like visual messages are way more powerful than speech. I don't know the word. It's like we're always online. We're always uh, shopping, and of course, when you do that, you find ads, you find products. That's why like graphic design is pretty useful. So I'd say this isn't like such a bad choice. I could live with this.
Yeah. So because that uh uh the first thing that the I see was the graphic, like the thing, so it's pretty useful too.
Yeah.
You said invented it was graphic design. So what do you do actually in there?
And there, like yeah, I kind of previously told like the studies we do in like graphic design, specifically the ones that um the printing technique and publishing
Oh,
division,
yeah.
we're more to like focus on packaging design. At first, we were like studying basic arts and
Mm.
communication, like since design graphics, of course, going to involve a lot of drawing, and since design is like a different thing from art, where art like you can do whatever you want in art, like what you make is up to you, and
Mm.
uh, people's judgment doesn't really affect the product.
Mm.
While as in design, we're like designing something for someone, and if we do something wrong, of course, like there's going to be consequences. Like if you make an ad and it accidentally offend a certain group, like that's gonna be a problem, right?
Yeah.
So like that's why like art and graphic design should be like considered a different thing. And what other than art stuff, we also like learn about making mock-up, like making boxes from scratch. Like
Mm,
we cut them. Also like we also study like communications, like symbols, index. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, you get the
yeah.
drill.
So you must be do a lot of project then. Was the project hard?
The projects we do is
When you think about the projects, are you find have you ever like got a request for someone for the projects? I mean, like no, not from the teacher, but actually for the customers.
that should be soon. I mean, right now it's kind of just no. I mean, it's something the teachers give to us, but like it's not exactly a project from someone else. But like the current project, it's going to be scored for finals too. But like
Oh,
it's like we make a calendar for this part of PNJ called School Mass PNJ. I don't really know what it is, but like
oh,
yeah, we we were tasked to make a calendar design and also like a lunchbox design, which is like what we're doing right now. Uh, it's so yeah, it's like a request, but it's like through the teachers, and it's gonna be more like a selected thing. Like here are the options from this group, this group, this group, this group,
oh,
and
okay.
like they're going to vote which one won. And for the calendar one, our group didn't really won, but that's okay. For now, we're like working on the lunchbox project.
Oh, okay.
But like the next semesters, we're gonna like work with actual clients. Like
Oh,
for the couple of other semesters, we won't like be studying theories that much. We're more focusing on like actually working with clients.
oh,
I'm actually
I
kind of nervous
see.
about that, but at the same time, like
Right.
I want to be able to work on with money.
But you will get the money.
Hopefully, I don't really know how it works, so I'll have to find
Oh,
out.
yeah. Uh, so now in the internet, there's. So you said you also make like the graphic stuff for the ads too, right?
I
You
mean,
know,
it's not really what we study about.
but
But it's
but it's
something we could do. But
but
we're
it's
just
useful for ads too.
yeah.
So we see a lot of uh some ads that doesn't. Yeah, the ads was not appropriate. What do you think about
Like
that kind of ads?
the ads that like appear in certain websites.
Yeah.
I don't know much about that to be honest. It's not like we're not focused on the
Ah.
like the in PNJ we're like more focused on like the cetak stuff. What's the word? The printing
Printing.
stuff. So like we don't really talk about the digital designs too much.
Oh, I
But yeah,
see.
something we could do on but on that one. My thoughts on it, to be honest, it's also like it's annoying. I don't understand how a website would allow inappropriate ads, but it's like, but like, yeah, it happens.
Yeah. So now you're a college student. What is actually the difference between you in high school, between high school and in college? Was there's a difference in the way they teach?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot like we got more free time and like the schedules is like I don't know how to describe it. Like there's less things to study about and like it's a little to be honest like in PNJ versus like other university I think there's like a different mechanism. I don't know the word of like in university you kind of like for each semesters I think you pick what you want to study for that semester and like you need to it it has something to do with this SKM thing. I kind of forgot how it works, but like you choose what you want to study for that semesters and it needs to like fit your schedule, fit the standards and stuff like that.
Mm,
But in PNG, it's to be honest kind of similar to uh high school where the studying schedule is already fixated. And other than that, like yeah, there's more free time. It's kind of more chill. It's more specific, like what you study, and like it's not like chapters and chapters of
Okay.
materials. So it's kind of light, but you can't really put it too light either. You can't put it take it too lightly either. You need to still study some of them, but like it's overall chill. And since NJ is like more a lot of more practices, so like we get a lot of homework, like
A lot of
especially
homework
like
too.
in the first semester and second semester is like a lot of drawing projects and like with strict deadlines we need to catch up to it, and sometimes I need to pull an all-nighter for it. So yeah, but like lately it's kind of more chill. But like there's larger projects, so yeah, it's still kind of
Yes, it's still kind of the same, but with more much, with more task.
I mean, kind of, but it's not like essays and uh figures. I don't know the word. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like I mean, yeah, there are still exams like that, but it's like occasional. It depends on the lecturer, really. But like, yeah, then in the end of the semesters, there's usually gonna be a project.
Mm, okay. But uh, in your in your major right now, were there gonna be a thesis, or it's gonna be substitute with a project?
I think it's still kind of the same because we need to still write like the design process, what and explain what it is. Like more or less the calendar project, we need to make a report. Like I don't know what name the report. Uh,
Mm.
what what we made, what this element means,
Mm.
and like here's it's not just the drawing. There's still the typing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, there's still something like that.
Oh, okay. So, you said earlier in when you're high school you choose science, right?
Mm.
Uh, so why did you choose science instead of social science?
I decided to pick science because, like, first of all, like, this is a more personal decision, but like, I really am bad at talking to people. Like, I'm shy. I
Oh.
don't want to be associated with stuff, and like, I also like things like animals. I know, like, from elementary school, from uh middle middle school too. I'm not really good at science to be honest, but like I have like a passion for it, so like I did went with it anyway. But I suffered with like chemistry and physics. But whatever, it was an experience. I some of the knowledge sticks to me hopefully.
So you go to science because the biology, the or
Yeah,
yeah.
because like I really am genuinely interested in like biology, like animals and how the
So have you ever entered an organization or being volunteered on something? Or
like or in campus organizations.
yeah.
To be honest, like I did attempted to join one last time. Like what's it called? There's a comic club in our
Oh.
our campus. One of my friends in there, like I think me and another friend was hoping to join. Sadly, we didn't really get accepted. To be honest, I don't know if I should feel thankful or not because
Okay, then I think that's all. Thank you, Ka Virus, for coming and for answering my question. Thank you, and yeah, thank you for everyone too for already watching this episode. See you on next episode, next video. Bye bye.